While the current burn rate is around 5,000 XRP per day, or about 1,825 million per year, there is growing speculation that this rate is rising. Some commentators are even speculating that up to 25,000 XRP are being burned daily, and interestingly, this activity is reportedly linked to Ripple's escrow accounts. We are on the verge of a potentially revolutionary development in the world of XRP. A former Ripple director's remark suggesting that Ripple may carry out a one-time, large burn of all the XRP in escrow give the situation a more dramatic turn, albeit it seems unlikely that this will ever occur. The fact that this scenario coincides with Ripple Labs' announcement of a nearly $1 billion buyback of XRP from its circulating supply adds to its allure. Many have speculated that this buyback and the possible escrow burn may be related to Ripple's settlement with the SEC, and that Ripple still needs XRP, which is why the buyback was made. The consequences of such an escrow burn are severe. If Ripple's whole XRP escrow were to be burned, the token's value may soar above $10,000. According to my analysis, a valuation of $10,000 per XRP may be necessary for Ripple Labs to continue operating and developing, given the increasing number of partnerships the company is forming and the need for XRP to sustain these agreements. Hello MoneySide family. Welcome back to the reliable resource for all things XRP. Before we get started with today's content, let's do a little housekeeping. If you could do me a huge favor, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notifications to join our active community. Then hold on because we have an amazing XRP giveaway coming up. Once we reach 60,000 subscribers, anyone can enter the giveaway by following 3 simple steps. Make sure you're ready, and don't forget to leave a #MoneySide in the comments to guarantee your entry. Given the growing scope of Ripple's global partnerships and their reliance on XRP, such a significant increase in XRP's value is not only possible, but may even be required. In particular, a leaked report from BlackRock revealed that they plan to use XRP for cross-border payments. The key points of this report highlight XRP's emerging role as a globalized cross-border payment service, and the Central Bank of Ireland's recent announcement of their intention to use XRP for cross-border transactions is another example of how XRP's growth trajectory has been nothing short of exponential. This action not only demonstrates the effectiveness and dependability of XRP as a payment method, but it also officially recognizes Ripple, the company that created XRP, as a registered virtual asset service provider. This is a significant endorsement of XRP's potential in the financial sector. At the same time, the Global Central Bank of Japan has started implementing XRP for their global payment solutions. This is part of a larger trend in which over 30 central banks are currently actively working together to develop a central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger, with 19 central banks buying a total of over $9 billion worth of XRP. This number does not even account for the Fed's possible adoption of XRP. According to information that has been leaked, the FedNow instant payment platform is thinking of utilizing XRP to manage the blockchain component of their payment system. This move is a blatant sign of the increasing trust in XRP's technology and its applicability to contemporary financial applications. It is impossible to overestimate the importance of the U.S. Federal Reserve's proposal to acquire full ownership of XRP and Ripple Labs. This action, which aims to prevent retail purchases of XRP, represents a dramatic change in the financial landscape. The Federal Reserve's involvement with blockchain technology is further highlighted by the fact that major central banks in more than 8 countries, including the BRICS countries, have already partnered with Ripple Labs to adopt the RippleNet system and the XRP ledger. The Fed has publicly stated that XRP and XLM could play a key role in the blockchain component of their Fed according to one of their reports. The FedNow Payment Systems partnership with Metal Blockchain for stable and speedy fiat and currency conversions is a big step toward combining traditional banking and decentralized finance. As of right now, U.S. citizens can only make instant domestic payments using third-party apps like Venmo and PayPal or digital wallets for cryptocurrencies. However, the FedNow system, which is currently being developed, intends to incorporate cryptocurrencies into its framework. More than 120 organizations have joined the platform, including newcomers like U.S. Bank Exchange Bank and a number of payment processors and solution providers. With the possible integration of Ripple into the Fed, we're about to witness a significant development in the field of digital finance. Currently providing service, one of the fintech firms being considered for this initiative is Ripple, which is well known for its cutting-edge cross-border payment solutions and open-source distributed ledger technology. Another company on the Fed's list of possible partners is Stellar Lumens XLM, which is well known for its blockchain-based payment network that enables faster and more affordable international transactions. ServiceNow. This brings us back to the two main points of our conversation: the possibility that XRP will soon hit $10,000 and the possibility of XRP being burned extensively from Ripple Labs' Escrow. The predicted mass burning of XRP from Ripple's Escrow could be the impetus for XRP to reach the expected $10,000 price point. In Africa are also not included in this calculation when we consider the additional quadrillions from central banks and countries adopting XRP coupled with trillions from the private financial sector. The need for an even higher value of XRP becomes evident. We might be looking at a potential valuation between $50,000 to $75,000 per XRP coin. While this may sound far-fetched, it aligns with the reality that XRP is poised to facilitate immense volumes of money globally. Currently, XRP might be trading at 62, but when I first invested in XRP, it was the technology and its capability to handle vast sums of money that convinced me of its potential. It's this very potential that necessitates a high value for XRP in the future, far beyond its current valuation. Please remember, I am not a licensed financial advisor. The content presented in these videos is purely for entertainment purposes. I always encourage viewers to conduct their own research and consult with professionals before making any financial decisions. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button. You should also turn on the alerts so you can be the first to know when I post new stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.